Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Or good evening where you will be, as it will be 5 PM where you are. Well, it's 5 PM where it'll be 5 PM where I am. Today we've got an interesting video, straight into it. One tower that has had a massive fall off since it came into the game. Accelerator. Look at this guy, that's a cool ass skin as well. So many cool skins, bar that one. So many cool skins, and like he just ain't up to it anymore, apparently. Like, there's so many other options. So we're gonna try them out. Get a quick loadout. We're gonna use Farm, DJ Booth. Of course, take Commander. Where skin should we use? Let's use Phantom Commander. Use him. Accelerator. And who should we use for starters? Another tower that's fallen off, shall we say? What should we use for starters? We're gonna use we're gonna use the golden scout for a starting. Now this loadout was pretty much a guaranteed fall and win before, but I don't even know if it'd make it that far anymore. Let's click play survival. Let's click. I'm tempted, but I don't think it will. Next one. Let's go for molten mode. Just because I don't think this can beat fun anymore. But the Accelerator, it had a massive fall off. It was the go-to tower of, like, to start the end game, middle to end game. It was the GOAT. It was taking out literally every Tom, Dick and Harry in the entire game. Every enemy couldn't compare to it. It's definitely, Retro Lighthouse. Ooh, all maps. What should we go? Hotspot. There's loads of new maps I haven't even played in this game yet. Wrecked. Is that Simplicity? Spring Fever, Stain Temple, Sugar Rush. Let's go for Retro Lighthouse, I think. Alright, no, you can everyone. Okay, I forgot, I don't have. Not on a VIP server. Let's go for Simplicity then. Something a bit nice. Something a bit nice to do. But this is the we're rocking, Accelerator. He's been destroyed, man. He's been absolutely. Ooh, this is a short map. He's been absolutely destroyed in terms of usability, bro. It is absolutely crazy how that range is massive. Jeez, it's absolutely crazy how far he's fallen off. Like, it's ridiculous. Actually, he was the best tower in the game at one point. 4,500. Just the power was ridiculous. Came with level 0 here at hidden detection. It was just insane. Okay, I don't really know what to think about PNG farm. Oh, it is just a PNG. What did I expect? Who knows? Also, that is really annoying, actually, that it's one level. That's actually really annoying. How are we all on wave 4? Hello. But, it's Accelerator. It used to be the best tower in the game. Not so much. I think now it's just, like, there's so many other options. You've got, like, Engineer, you've got, like everything else has become way more viable. Like, Ranger wasn't very, very viable when Accelerator was at its prime. Now it's a bit more so. Like, Accelerator's just got worse and worse as the years go on. Not in terms of hits, but everything's kind of got to its level, if you know what I mean. There's not many towers aren't as good as the Accelerator anymore. They used to be. It used to be the best tower in the game. It was ridiculous at one point, overpowered as hell, beating anything, beating the Fallen King, beating the Fallen King, beating the Molten Boss. Obviously, that wasn't very hard back then. It still isn't very hard now. But like, as you see, these these basic defenses. This is like what elite abnormal's gonna get battered. Yep, just as I said. But like, it's just gotten worse. It's had one of the biggest fallouts I've ever seen from a tower in a tower defense game. Like, it's insane how far that guy's fallen off. He has not had a good run. But we're gonna change it to green, of course. I get ourselves that little monetary discount. Upgrade them. All the hidden enemies should be detected. Oh yeah, don't you worry about that. We've got all the hidden detection in the world. But Accelerator, it's insane how far it's fallen off. Like, genuinely, it is ridiculous how far he's come. He has fallen from the best tower in the game to probably an A tier tower. No, he's still an S tier tower, but he's still definitely an S tier tower, but he's definitely a lower S tier. He's not the best in the game anymore. Golden Minigun has become better. He was still really good, but like, Golden Minigun has become better, and Engineer. I think it was kind of spelt in the stars when Engineer got like got that. I swear I had a buff at some point, or I had a bug where it hit the trees had hidden detection. That's like that was the beginning and the end for the accelerator, like, because it just couldn't compete. It just couldn't compete with 6 levels of juicy goodness. We're not going to get our first accelerator down now, but I think another thing with the accelerator is it's so expensive. Look, 5,000 to place down, level 1. On level 1, it's already cost me 6 grand to get to level 1. It is insanely expensive now. It didn't used to be this much, but it's still melting things. Look, that health bar got destroyed for a bit. It's also the fact that when this bar got introduced, because it used to just go on until the enemy was dead, but now this bar, it goes up till, well, it goes up till that bar's full. I mean, it has to recharge. So the recharge time is almost like doubled. It's insane. Genuinely, it's ridiculous. Like, it could only kill so many enemies at this point. It's doing quite well now, obviously. It's doing decently well. It's on 420. It's nice. It very quickly gets upgraded, the recharge bar, but it's the recharge time as well. It takes so long for the accelerator to do more damage, because like it just doesn't wind up very quickly. It takes what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds for it to start doing any damage, which is fine if you're on about like small, slow powerhouses, but if you want like fast damage, like just anything else like an engineer where it doesn't have any wind-up time, is way better. The only downside the engineer has is its building time, but then it's still building things that can attack the enemies. So in that regard, it's the accelerator still loses. Like, it is ridiculous how poor the accelerator is in this. This is ridiculous. I hate this. Why did I equip this again? Is in this how poor it is compared to most other like powerful towers, most other like kind of options. This map's quite cool though. I really like this map. This map's really cool. What you tend to notice with the accelerator is it takes so long for it to do anything that enemies can just run. If you've got like a small path or fast enemies, they just literally just run past it. It's pretty much useless against fast enemies. Well, not useless, but it just kills things. It kills things fast, but it does it in such a slow manner, if that makes any sense. It's the recharge time. Like, this is level 4. 20 grand for a level 4 tower. It's just it kills that corpse, yeah, very quick. This doesn't got these molten guys. They would kill you in 1 hour. They'd kill you if they got any further. Like supercharger, 8,300. You don't get any more extra damage. You get what, a slightly faster charge and a more overcharge. That's great, of course. It's an upgrade. You know, it's not going to be dross. But for 8 grand, 8 grand, it feels like it could be one of the lower upgrades for less money and be better. It is ridiculous. I do not like the accelerator. But also, I think an element of boringness comes into it. The games try to diversify so it's not as dull, because at some point it was just like place accelerators win. That was like the whole game, and it was just boring. Because why wouldn't that? That is boring. Why wouldn't that be? It's so dull. Like, to use 1 tower and have 1 tower of the best. So they've tried to balance everything. That's why the accelerators had the fall off. Because there's no, in the game, I feel like the developers have done this quite well, actually. They've made it so there's not one, like, best tower. There's a few really good ones. And Accelerator is still up there with the really good ones. I think it's Accelerator, Golden Minigunner, and Engineer are the 3 best, like, just damage-based towers in the game. But, like, even, like, Freezer's back as, like, a viable option you could use for at some point if you really wanted to. I mean, it's always been a if you really wanted to tower, but, like, it was, like, if you really, really wanted to, you don't have to. I mean, no one recommends it. But, like, Accelerator has just become, like, it became like such a boring tower because everybody used it for every game and nobody likes that. That is dull. Like, it just wasn't fun to use. The novelty wore off is what I'm trying to say, basically. Novelty of using, because it is just a beam of light. It's a beam of light, and also there's not many, you can't detect like flying or anything, so it's very much useless at any event now. That's like, as Pursuit has gotten right up there now, because it's pretty much because Pursuit is because they've always got flying enemies in the events now, so this thing is useless, especially if the flying enemies have loads of HP. You've got the Engineer can detect flying enemies. Golden Minigunner can't, because that would be ridiculous, but like, he can think about it. But he's cheaper, he's way cheaper, he's 2 grand cheaper to place, and then probably costs about 20 grand, which is a level 4 accelerator here. Like, he is way cheaper, and is more spammable because he doesn't have a placement limit of 8. This guy has a placement limit of 8, by the way. I've placed the max amount of accelerators I can, but like, it is so good at just being like, it's so good at just like being single target melt their health, but anything else it struggles with hordes because of the fact it needs to recharge after what 1,000. It's not even 1,000 damage. It's 1,000 bursts of 30 damage. So I don't even know how much that is. That 1,000 damage? I don't think it is 1,000 damage. Might be. I think actually it might be 1,000 damage. I think it's generally just done based off damage. So if it is just 1,000 damage, then that's insane. Because like only being able to do 1,000 damage and then having to recharge again for an end game tower is ridiculous. Like this Molten Titan, look at him. He's going to get absolutely melted, but he's got a corpse, and his corpse is going to be there for ages because it will clean it. It won't clean up these guys. It will go for this. Actually, yeah, it will. It'll kill whatever it's already targeting, and then it will just all go for the corpse, and all these guys can just leak through. It's not good for crowd control. It's great for single target damage. Crowd control or single target or beefy enemies. Crowd control, not so much. That's why I'm going to upgrade the commander, because I do not want to lose, because I can then spawn in one of these guys. Hopefully not lose. But like it is. Oh, thank you. It is so bad at like crowd control. Look how far these enemies are getting, and it's still on the corpse. The elite hazmat they've walked over, still on the corpse, still trying to kill that. Of course, they've just done like a cool little zilch thing almost. Like, yep, no, you don't exist anymore. Is it still a placement limit of 8? Yeah, placement limit of. Oh, Molten Executioner. That sounds like a big name. This tower's going to cost me 40k. This to max out. The golden minigun does not cost that much, and is way more stackable and still a viable option towards the end game. It's also, oh my god, look how much it's just melting through, because like everyone's stuck on the corpses. So like everything's just allowed to go through. The Molten Execution is still way at the back. Everything's just allowed to like almost drift through. They were over here. The end's here. You don't want that. But also, we get it doesn't become effective on like a map like Crossroads again, because like you can't use it on Crossroads because the little kind of like square thing isn't big enough for it to properly kill things, especially with corpses. Corpses weren't in the game when the Accelerator was like a big thing, so it probably did contribute a bit to the reason why it had such a big fall off. Because like it's doing well. Look at that health bar. That health, as soon as it walks into about here, that health bar will be starting to get, you know, like annihilated, and you'll be like, whoa. And it's also, its range is insane. Look, that's its full range. It's basically the whole map, effectively. Anyway, well, especially it might be even more when we max this out and we get a bit of a, yeah. Massive. I'm so sorry. But like it is just a big problem that it's so good, but like it's got so very, it's like very kind of specific uses. It's very good one time. It's great for the final wave, basically. Anything else, it's pretty. It gets overwhelmed so quickly, especially with things like Molten Summoners, where it summons so many things. He's going to summon like half an army in a minute. If we're not careful. Like it's 10% damage buff is also insane for this tower, because like. Oh, look at that, 44 damage, lovely, look at that, it does melt things, look, it melts things, absolutely melts them. That's his health bar completely gone within like 4 or 5 seconds, but then these things spawn in, and because they've all ran out of like energy, they can't kill him effectively. That's what I'm trying to get out. Rightio, going into the final wave, I'm not confident at all, because it's been struggling. Enemies are getting up to about here. Because it does struggle with swarms, but it should hopefully be better with let's spawn in the boys. Let's spawn in the support caravans. I know I didn't need to do this yesterday when I did the video on the past towers. If you haven't seen that yet and you've made it this far to the video, go watch that. But also, if you have also made it this far to the video, leave a like and subscribe. It'll help a lot. Thank you. But like the Molten Executioner he is getting melted. Yeah. As soon as they move on to this guy, they will melt 150 HP. That's not hard for it. Like, look, all of them are now on? Yeah, all of them are now on. It's doing so well. That's, what, 30,000 HP, and none of it, like, still all pretty much on him. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good tower. But, like, I've got no use for it when I could only have 8 of these, but, like, I don't know, 12, 8 of these, I could have, like, 12... Yeah, well, I've got loads of space left. I could have like 10, 15 golden miniguns who don't stop shooting. And of course, because I've now got to get... I'm going to die now, aren't I? Because I've got to get Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about it. Spawns things. And it just doesn't stop killing things. Because if you spawn something, they can't get it. That worried me, really. That generally thought I was going to die. Because if it spawns something in, they can't stop it. Because it's too focused on this main dude to ever do anything to it. What else? Let's get a few scouts at the back, just for extra protection. I understand that is pretty pointless at this point. But, like, it is going to kill it. That's... Come on, was that really ever debatable? It's going to kill it. Wow, it's killed the Molten Warlord. But, like, it would struggle. In fact, it struggled so difficult. That's all 8 of them max, and it struggled. The Molten Warlord got up to here, 150,000 HP. The Fallen King is making it way further. The Fallen King is not getting killed by the Accelerator. Yeah, that is the Accelerator. He fell off. Oh, I got a time scan ticket. Or 2 of them. He fell off, to say the least. He just fell off. And now I'm going to sit here and complete my quest for the next probably about 15-20 minutes. See ya.